Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today what we'll be doing is a brisket enchirito. This is something they used to have at Taco Bell a long time ago and before they discontinued it. So what I've got here is a brisket flat, and most of the time what we use this for is like to make a hamburger with, or sausage or something like that, because it's the leanest part of the brisket. So what we'll do is we'll brown it in the Instapot and then steam it. So first thing I'm gonna do is cut it in half because it's too big to fit in there at this point. And then we're gonna season it up. I've already trimmed it, so don't have to worry about that. So I've got it seasoned up. I'm just using some regular garlic pepper. And then after we get through browning it, we've got some onion cut up that we're going to put in there, some bell pepper, some taco seasoning, a little bit of beef broth to give it some juice, and then some diced up green chilies. So we'll go ahead and take it over here. Let me spray it first. Start it. Okay, so you can see it's browning up real nice now. We'll get both pieces browned up, and then we'll get everything incorporated, and then we'll start the process on the pressure cooker. So I got it cut up in some chunks, that way maybe it'll cook a little faster. And then I'm going to add some beef broth in here to give it a little bit of moisture. And then we're going to start out with about 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and check it. And then we'll add in the onions and the other stuff. So let me get the lid on. Got that, and then press start. And we'll be back in 30 minutes. Okay, so while the meat's cooking, we're going to go ahead and show you how to make up the enchilada sauce. So the first thing we have is chili guajillo, ancho, and morita. We got some garlic. I love garlic. And then some onion, some oregano, some cumin, and we'll put some salt and pepper in there. But the first thing we got to do is get these hydrated. So we'll take them over here, put them in some boiling water, and then once they get nice and hydrated, we'll de-seed them. So we'll let these go for a few minutes, and I'll show you how to mix it up. Okay, so this is what it looks like after 30 minutes. I've done poked with it. It's still pretty tough, so we need to tenderize it some more, or steam it some more. So we'll go ahead and add some onion and the bell pepper, and then we're going to add the green chilies, give that a little stir, and then we'll put the lid back on, and I'll set it for another 30 minutes, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so keep in mind, if you don't want to do this step and you want to use just the enchilada sauce out of the can, feel free. But the peppers have rehydrated, they've cooled off, I de-seeded them, and then I've got the onion and the garlic cloves mixed in, and then in this bowl I've got kosher salt, black pepper, Mexican oregano, cumin, and a little chicken bouillon. So we'll go ahead and add this in there. Now you can use the water from the pot that you used to hydrate the peppers, but I'm gonna give it a little bit more flavor, and I'm gonna add some chicken broth to it, and then we'll just adjust as we go. So let me get the lid on this, and we'll get it blended up. All right, so here's what we got so far. Now I'm gonna heat just a little bit because I want to make a little bit more, so I'm going to use a little bit of this jarred enchilada roja cooking sauce and give it a little bit more flavor as well. So maybe I'm going to use maybe half of that, and it'll also thicken it up a tad. So let me go ahead and mix this up, and then we'll take it over to the stove and cook it up. Okay, so at this point we're gonna go ahead and add some olive oil to the pan, just a little bit. And I will say, I'm the only one that's gonna be eating this. The rest of the family likes green enchilada sauce, so if you want to go ahead and strain this, I don't mind, but you know, you can do that. That's optional, because you can tell there's probably still a few seeds in there and whatnot, and a little bit of the pulp from the chilies, but it's cool with me. All right, so we'll let this cook for about 5-10 minutes and be done with that. Okay, so we got the sauce all made up and the meat's ready. So now what we're gonna do is go ahead and get our tortilla warmed up, and I just got some regular store-bought flour tortillas. Okay, so let's take it over here and get ready to get this constructed and put in the oven. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this enchirito constructed. We'll start out with putting a layer of beans. And then we're going to put the meat in there. That meat turned out fantastic. Then we're going to put some onions. And then we're going to put roll it up and put the sauce on top after we put a little bit of cheese in there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put the sauce on there now. Yeah, that one's mine, so put a good bit on there. And then we'll put a good layer of cheese on top. Now, if you got a microwavable dish, you can do this in the microwave, but I've got this aluminum pan here, so we're gonna put it in the oven. And then we're going to put some olives on top. And there you go. There's the brisket enchirito. You know, it's just something different. But anyhow, if you like this, please be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Appreciate you watching.